Think your car's breaking down is just bad luck? Think again. Your grandfather's 1985 Chevy could hit 300,000 miles with basic care, but today's high-tech cars often need $4,000 repairs at 80,000 miles. That's not progress. It's planned obsolescence, costing American families over $600 billion a year. I've spent 20 years under the hood watching this happen. The auto industry has engineered failure into key components to protect profits, and once you see how deep it goes, you'll never look at a car the same way. Watch closely. This could save you thousands. Issue number 1. The timing chain scam. Let's start with timing chains. In the old days, timing chains were built like tank armor, thick, heavy, and designed to last the life of the engine. My 1987 Suburban's timing chain is still original at 280,000 miles. But modern cars, they use paper-thin timing chains that stretch and fail between 80,000 and 120,000 miles. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and even Ford are notorious for this. The repair? $3,000 to $5,000, often more than the car's value. Here's the kicker. The thicker chains only cost manufacturers about $15 more to produce, but they'd rather you buy a new car than fix the old one. Take the BMW N20 engine found in millions of 3 Series, 4 Series, and X3 models from 2012 to 2016. The timing chain guide is made of plastic that becomes brittle and breaks, causing catastrophic engine failure. BMW knew about this defect, but continued production for 4 years. Specific models to avoid: BMW 320i, 328i, 428i, 2012 to 2016. N20 engine timing chain failure. Ford Focus ST, 2013 to 2018. EcoBoost timing chain stretch. Mercedes C250, 2012 to 2015. M274 engine timing chain issues. Audi A4 2.0T, 2009 to 2016. EA888 timing chain tensioner failure. Warning signs. Listen for a rattling noise on startup that goes away after a few seconds. This is your timing chain stretching. If you hear this, get it checked immediately. Waiting could mean complete engine replacement. DIY check. You can actually measure timing chain stretch with a $30 timing light. If your timing is off by more than 5 degrees, your chain is stretched and needs replacement. Issue number 2. The transmission time bomb. Modern transmissions are engineering marvels and engineering disasters. CVT transmissions in Nissan, Subaru, and Honda vehicles are failing at alarming rates, often before 100,000 miles. But here's what they don't tell you. These transmissions use lifetime fluid that's actually designed to break down. The fluid contains friction modifiers that wear out, causing the transmission to slip, overheat, and fail. A simple fluid change every 60,000 miles would prevent most failures, but manufacturers specifically design the transmissions without drain plugs or dipsticks to make maintenance impossible for average owners. The Nissan CVT lawsuit alone covers over 3 million vehicles. Owners report failures as early as 40,000 miles, with replacement costs ranging from $4,000 to $7,000. Worst CVT offenders: Nissan Altima, 2013 to 2018. RE0 F10A CVT failure. Subaru Outback, 2010 to 2018. Lineartronic CVT shuttering. Honda Civic, 2014 to 2015. CVT juddering and failure. Jeep Compass, 2007 to 2017. Jatco CVT overheating. How to extend CVT life. Despite what the manual says, change your CVT fluid every 60,000 miles. Use only the manufacturer's specified fluid. Generic CVT fluid will destroy your transmission. The service costs $200 to $300, but saves you $5,000 in replacement costs. Early warning signs. CVT failure starts with a whining noise during acceleration, followed by hesitation when accelerating from a stop. If your CVT starts hunting for the right ratio or makes grinding noises, stop driving immediately. Issue number 3. The turbocharger trap. Turbochargers used to be reserved for high-performance cars. Now they're everywhere, and that's intentional. Manufacturers use tiny turbocharged engines to meet fuel economy standards, but these turbos are designed to fail. The problem? Heat and oil contamination. Modern turbos spin at over 200,000 RPM, and operate at temperatures exceeding 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. They require perfect oil changes every 5,000 miles, but manufacturers recommend 10,000-mile intervals. Ford's EcoBoost engines are perfect examples. The 1.6-liter and 2.0-liter EcoBoost turbos commonly fail between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, requiring $2,500 to $4,000 repairs. Ford has faced multiple class action lawsuits over these failures. The solution exists: larger, more robust turbos with better cooling systems. But those cost an extra $200 per vehicle, so manufacturers choose the cheaper option that fails just outside warranty. High-risk turbo engines: Ford 1.6-liter EcoBoost, coolant intrusion into cylinders. Volkswagen 2.0 TSI, carbon buildup and turbo failure. BMW N54/N55, high-pressure fuel pump and turbo issues. Chevrolet 1.4-liter turbo, timing chain and turbo failure. Turbo protection strategy: change your oil every 5,000 miles with full synthetic oil. Always let your engine idle for 30 seconds before driving and 30 seconds before shutting off. This allows the turbo to cool down and prevents oil coking in the bearings. DIY turbo test: you can check turbo health by listening for excessive whistle sounds or checking for oil in the intercooler pipes. Blue smoke on startup indicates turbo seal failure. Issue number 4. The electronic control module conspiracy. Modern cars have dozens of electronic control modules, and they're programmed to fail. These computers control everything from your engine to your air conditioning, and when they fail, the car becomes undrivable. Here's the dirty secret: these modules are often perfectly functional, but they're programmed with kill switches that activate after a certain mileage or time period. The only fix: a new module that costs $800 to $2,000 plus programming fees. BMW is notorious for this with their DME digital motor electronics modules. These units commonly fail around 100,000 miles, not due to hardware failure, but because of software corruption that's built into the system. The repair shops can't fix them because manufacturers encrypt the software and refuse to provide repair information to independent mechanics. You're forced to go to the dealer and pay premium prices. Common ECM failure points: BMW DME modules, capacitor failure at 100,000 miles. Mercedes ECU, CAN bus communication errors. Audi PCM, memory corruption issues. Ford PCM, power supply circuit failure. Money-saving tip: many ECM failures can be fixed by specialized electronics repair shops for $300 to $500 instead of buying new modules. Companies like Module Experts and ECM Repair can rebuild your existing module with upgraded components. Prevention: keep your battery terminals clean and tight. Voltage fluctuations from corroded connections cause most ECM failures. A $10 battery terminal cleaner can save you $2,000. Issue number 5. The suspension nightmares. Air suspension systems are the perfect example of planned obsolescence. They provide a smooth ride when new, but are guaranteed to fail, usually right after the warranty expires. Traditional coil springs and shock absorbers can last 200,000 miles or more. Air suspension systems? They typically fail between 60,000 and 80,000 miles, with repair costs ranging from $1,500 to $4,000 per corner. Range Rover, Mercedes, Audi, and BMW all use air suspension systems that are essentially wear items disguised as permanent components. The airbags are made from rubber compounds that are designed to deteriorate when exposed to ozone and temperature changes. The manufacturers could use more durable materials, but they choose compounds that guarantee failure within a specific time frame. Air suspension nightmares. Range Rover Sport, 2006 to 2013. Airbag failure every 60,000 miles. Mercedes S-Class, 2007 to 2013. Airmatic compressor failure. Audi A8, 2004 to 2010. Air suspension leak issues. BMW 7 Series, 2009 to 2015. Air spring rupture. Cost-saving alternative. When your air suspension fails, consider converting to traditional coil springs. Companies like Arnott make conversion kits for $800 to $1,200 that eliminate air suspension problems forever. Early detection. Air suspension problems start with the car sitting lower on one side after parking overnight. If you notice uneven ride height, get it checked immediately. Continuing to drive can damage the expensive compressor. Issue number 6. The fuel system failure. Direct injection fuel systems are marketed as advanced technology, but they're actually designed to create problems. Unlike traditional port injection systems that clean the intake valves with fuel, direct injection allows carbon buildup that requires expensive cleaning services. This carbon buildup is inevitable and occurs in every direct injection engine. The cleaning service costs $400 to $800 and must be repeated every 40,000 to 60,000 miles. Manufacturers know this but continue using direct injection because it helps them meet emission standards while creating a recurring revenue stream. Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, and Mercedes are particularly bad about this. Their direct injection engines require carbon cleaning so frequently that some owners spend more on cleaning services than they do on oil changes. Direct injection problem engines. Volkswagen 2.0 TSI, severe carbon buildup. BMW N54/N55, intake valve carbon deposits. Mercedes M274, carbon cleaning every 40,000 miles. Audi 2.0 TTFSI, intake manifold carbon buildup. DIY carbon prevention. Add a can of Chevron Techron to your gas tank every 3,000 miles. While it won't eliminate carbon buildup, it significantly reduces the frequency of professional cleaning services. Professional cleaning options. Walnut shell blasting is the most effective method, costing $400 to $600. Avoid chemical cleaners that promise to clean carbon through the fuel system. They don't work on direct injection engines. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Issue number 7. The infotainment trap. Modern infotainment systems are designed to become obsolete quickly. The hardware is intentionally underpowered, and the software is designed to slow down over time, just like smartphones. After 3 to 5 years, these systems become frustratingly slow, crash frequently, and lose compatibility with new phones and apps. The only solution? A complete system replacement costing $2,000 to $5,000. Tesla is particularly egregious about this. Their older Model S vehicles have infotainment systems that are now so slow they're barely functional, but Tesla charges $2,500 for an upgrade that should be a simple software update. Infotainment failure. Timeline. Year 1 to 2, system works perfectly. Year 3 to 4, noticeable slowdown, occasional crashes. Year 5 plus, system becomes nearly unusable. Money-saving workaround. Many aftermarket companies now make Android-based replacements for factory infotainment systems. These cost $500 to $800 and often work better than the original system. The hidden costs you don't see. Beyond these 7 major failure points, manufacturers have engineered dozens of smaller planned obsolescence traps. Plastic oil drain plugs. Many new cars use plastic oil drain plugs that strip after 2 to 3 oil changes, requiring expensive oil pan replacement. Integrated batteries. BMW and Mercedes integrate their batteries with the car's computer system. When the battery dies, you can't just replace it. You need dealer programming costing $200 to $400. Proprietary fluids. Manufacturers create special fluids that cost 5 to 10 times more than standard alternatives. Your car doesn't need $30 per quart transmission fluid. They just want you to pay for it. Non-serviceable parts. Modern cars have dozens of components that are designed to be replaced rather than repaired. Headlight assemblies, window regulators, and door handles that used to be repairable now require complete replacement. The proof you're being scammed by design. Internal documents from major automakers reveal the truth. In 2019, leaked Ford documents showed engineers were instructed to design components with specific failure points to ensure replacement sales. General Motors was caught programming their ECMS to trigger false error codes that would force owners to visit dealerships for unnecessary repairs. Volkswagen's Dieselgate scandal revealed that manufacturers routinely program their vehicles to behave differently during testing than in real-world conditions. A former BMW engineer, speaking anonymously, revealed that the company has detailed failure analysis reports showing exactly when each component will fail. These reports are used to set warranty periods just short of expected failure points. Why this matters to your financial future. This isn't just about car companies making money, it's about your financial security. The average American family spends over $9,000 annually on vehicle expenses, and much of that is due to planned obsolescence. When your car needs a $4,000 repair at 80,000 miles, you're faced with an impossible choice: pay for the repair on a depreciating asset or take on debt for a new car. Either way, you lose. Over a lifetime, planned obsolescence costs the average American family over $100,000 in unnecessary vehicle expenses. That's money that could go toward retirement, your children's education, or building wealth. Advanced protection strategies. The 5-year rule. Never buy a car you can't afford to replace in 5 years. Modern vehicles are designed to have major failures around the 5 to 7 year mark. Extended warranty strategy. Buy extended warranties only on specific high-failure components like turbos, transmissions, and air suspension. Avoid comprehensive warranties that exclude the most likely failures. Maintenance multiplication. Whatever the manufacturer recommends for maintenance intervals, cut it in half. If they say 10,000-mile oil changes, do 5,000. If they say lifetime transmission fluid, change it every 60,000 miles. The Independent Mechanic Network. Build relationships with independent mechanics who specialize in your car's brand. They often know about common failures before they happen and can perform preventive repairs at a fraction of dealer costs. How to buy smart in the planned obsolescence era. Research failure points. Before buying any car, research its known failure points online. Forums like Reddit, manufacturer-specific forums, and sites like carcomplaints.com reveal real-world reliability issues. Avoid first-year models. Never buy a completely redesigned model in its first year. Manufacturers use the first year to identify and fix design flaws at customer expense. The sweet spot strategy. Buy 2 to 3-year-old vehicles that are just coming off lease. You avoid the worst depreciation while getting cars that haven't hit their planned failure points yet. Certified Pre-Owned Advantage. CPO vehicles often come with extended warranties that cover planned obsolescence failures. The warranty cost is built into the price, but you're protected from major repair bills. The future is getting worse. Electric vehicles are taking planned obsolescence to new levels. Tesla's battery packs are designed to degrade and require replacement after 8 to 10 years, costing $15,000 to $20,000. The batteries can't be repaired, only replaced, and Tesla controls the entire supply chain, so you have no choice but to pay their prices. Other manufacturers are following Tesla's lead, designing EVs with non-serviceable components and proprietary software that prevents independent repairs. EV planned obsolescence tactics, non-replaceable battery cells, proprietary charging systems, software-locked features, subscription-based services for basic functions. Fighting back. What you can do today. Document everything. Keep detailed records of all maintenance and repairs. This documentation is crucial for warranty claims and potential class action lawsuits. Join owner groups. Connect with other owners of your vehicle model. These groups share information about common problems and cost-effective solutions. Support right to repair. Contact your representatives and support legislation that forces manufacturers to provide repair information and parts to independent mechanics. Vote with your wallet. Research reliability ratings from sources like Consumer Reports and J.D. Power before buying. Reward manufacturers that still prioritize reliability. Learn basic diagnostics. Invest in a quality OBD2 scanner, cost $100 to $200, and learn to read trouble codes. This prevents dealers from charging diagnostic fees for simple problems. The brands that refuse to lose. Not all manufacturers have fully embraced planned obsolescence. Some still build vehicles designed to last. Toyota/Lexus. Toyota and Lexus still designs most engines and transmissions for 200,000-plus mile life, though they're moving toward planned obsolescence in newer models. Honda/Acura. Generally reliable, but avoid their CVT transmissions and newer turbo engines. Mazda. Their naturally aspirated engines are still built for longevity, and they avoid CVT transmissions. Hyundai/Genesis. Improving rapidly and offering excellent warranties, though long-term reliability is still unproven. It's clear now, modern cars aren't built to last, and every corner cut by the manufacturers ends up costing you thousands. But you've got the upper hand now. Use what you learned to protect yourself and your wallet. I'm curious, what issues have you run into with your car? Share your experience in the comments so others can learn from it too. If you found this video helpful, hit like button and subscribe for more Straight Talk Auto content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.